Imagine living in a world where even in your 90s, you maintain the same strength and mobility you had when younger. Sounds too good to be true? Today, I'm sharing crucial information that could profoundly impact your quality of life as you age. The statistics are alarming. Each year, 1 in 4 people over 65 experiences a fall, often resulting in serious injuries and lost independence. But what if there were a way to dramatically reduce this risk? In our battle against age-related muscle loss, there's a secret weapon hiding in plain sight. A single vitamin might be the key to keeping your legs strong, stable, and ready, regardless of how many candles decorate your birthday cake. Recent scientific research has revealed a remarkable connection between one essential vitamin and the preservation of leg strength in older adults. This discovery is revolutionary, potentially offering a lifeline to hundreds of millions of elderly people struggling with mobility challenges. The significance of this finding cannot be overstated. Imagine maintaining your independence, continuing daily activities without worry, and avoiding the devastating consequences of muscle weakening, all thanks to one simple nutrient. This information is absolutely crucial for anyone concerned about preserving strength and mobility as they age. I urge you not to underestimate the importance of this discovery. Ignoring this information could lead to serious consequences, including increased fall risk, hospitalization, and loss of autonomy. Instead, understanding and implementing this knowledge could be the key to ensuring continued quality of life for years to come. Even at 94, if you don't consume enough of this vital vitamin, your muscles will deteriorate faster. But maintain appropriate levels, and you can preserve your movement and freedom for much longer. So what exactly is this essential vitamin, and why is it so crucial to your overall health? Let's explore. When it comes to maintaining strong legs, vitamin D is absolutely essential. Before we begin, I'd appreciate knowing where you're watching from today. Leave a comment below, and feel free to ask any questions you might have. Also, make sure to subscribe and adjust your notification settings so you never miss Senior Health's most valuable advice. And if you're watching right now, I want to know you're with me. Comment with a 1 if this video resonates with you. If not, type 0. When people think of vitamin D, they often recall its role in maintaining healthy bones. However, it's equally important for muscle strength and bodily mobility. Research shows that vitamin D deficiency can result in reduced muscle strength, balance difficulties, and increased fall risk, a condition particularly dangerous for older individuals. A study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society demonstrated that elderly people taking vitamin D supplements experienced 23% fewer falls compared to those who didn't take supplements. Researchers have discovered a correlation between low vitamin D levels and weaker leg muscles and slower walking speeds in older adults. According to another study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, without adequate vitamin D, the body struggles to absorb calcium, leading to weakened bones and muscles. This may accelerate sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss affecting nearly half of all people over 80. In simpler terms, vitamin D is essential for maintaining leg power, preventing falls, and staying physically active as you age. How prevalent is vitamin D deficiency among the elderly population? This condition affects a shockingly high percentage of people, particularly older adults. Recent studies indicate that more than 60% of elderly individuals have insufficient vitamin D levels, an astounding statistic. A recent article in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism highlights findings from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, revealing that older adults with low vitamin D levels are twice as likely to experience catastrophic falls and fractures. According to research published in the New England Journal of Medicine, vitamin D supplementation was associated with a 22% reduction in hip fracture risk among women over 65. Seniors need to take extra precautions to ensure adequate care, as the body's ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight diminishes with age. There are several indicators that you might be deficient in vitamin D. This vitamin's importance cannot be overstated for maintaining healthy bones, muscles, and immune systems. Yet a significant population suffers from deficiency in this crucial vitamin, leading to various noticeable health issues. Let's discuss some common symptoms that might indicate a deficiency. Muscle weakness represents a significant sign of vitamin D deficiency. If you frequently experience weakness or unsteadiness in your legs, particularly when standing or walking, you may be deficient in vitamin D, a crucial nutrient for proper muscle function. This can also lead to frequent falls as balance becomes compromised and muscle strength diminishes, factors that impair stability. Since vitamin D levels naturally decrease with age, older adults have greater vitamin D requirements. Bone discomfort is another common symptom, particularly affecting the lower back, joints, or legs. Without adequate vitamin D, bones may become weaker and more susceptible to pain or discomfort. Vitamin D plays an essential role in facilitating calcium absorption throughout the body. Slow wound healing may also indicate vitamin D deficiency, as this vitamin is necessary for tissue repair. Insufficient vitamin D may slow the healing process and increase infection risk. Additionally, since vitamin D helps regulate muscle contractions, you might experience leg cramps or spasms, especially at night. Deficiency may cause frequent cramping, making restful sleep and general movement challenging. If you experience any of these symptoms, consulting a healthcare professional equipped to provide assistance is absolutely necessary. A simple blood test can confirm low vitamin D levels. If needed, your physician may recommend increasing sun exposure, modifying your diet, or taking supplements to restore appropriate levels. Now, let's explore the most effective strategies for increasing vitamin D production. First, increase your sunlight exposure. Your body can produce vitamin D naturally when your skin is exposed to sunlight. However, as you age, your skin loses its ability to convert sunlight into vitamin D, increasing the likelihood of deficiency. Try spending 20 to 30 minutes outdoors in direct sunlight at least 3 to 4 times weekly. This will significantly boost the amount of vitamin D you obtain from the sun. Midday, between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., is optimal for vitamin D production, as this is when the sun's rays are strongest. If you live in an area with long winters or frequent cloud cover, you might not receive sufficient sun exposure throughout your life. In such cases, using a vitamin D lamp may help replicate natural sunlight effects and boost vitamin D production. When sufficient sunlight is unavailable, dietary sources and supplements become vital for maintaining healthy vitamin D levels. Second, include vitamin D-rich foods in your diet. Although food alone might not provide all required vitamin D, consuming foods rich in this vitamin can help boost your levels and support overall health. Excellent dietary sources include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna. A 3.5-ounce salmon serving contains approximately 570 international units of vitamin D, fulfilling most daily requirements. Egg yolks also provide vitamin D, with a single yolk containing about 40 international units of absorbable vitamin D. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese offer an easy, convenient way to increase vitamin D consumption, as many are fortified with this vitamin. Additionally, mushrooms are the only plant-based food naturally producing vitamin D when exposed to sunlight, making them excellent for vegetarians seeking dietary supplements. Many elderly individuals may need vitamin D supplements to meet daily requirements and maintain optimal health, as obtaining sufficient vitamin D through food alone can be challenging. Third, take vitamin D supplements. For seniors, supplement use often represents the most reliable method for maintaining adequate vitamin D levels, particularly when sunlight exposure and dietary intake are insufficient. Age factors into determining necessary daily intake. Adults aged 50 to 70 should consume 600 international units, IU, daily, while those over 70 should consume 800 to 900 IU daily, with some recommendations reaching 2,000 IU. Vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, is considered the most beneficial supplement form, as it's more readily absorbed and efficient than vitamin D2. Since vitamin D is fat-soluble, consuming it with a meal containing healthy fats maximizes absorption. Before starting any new supplement, consulting a healthcare professional about optimal dosage is essential for achieving the best results for your individual health needs. Fourth, take magnesium alongside vitamin D. Dietitians know magnesium is essential for vitamin D activation. Regardless of how much vitamin D you consume, sunlight you receive, or supplements you take, your body cannot effectively absorb or utilize it without sufficient magnesium. To stimulate vitamin D activation, incorporate magnesium-rich foods into your diet. This mineral is abundant in leafy greens like spinach and kale, nuts and seeds like almonds and pumpkin seeds, and whole grains like brown rice and oats. Those struggling to obtain sufficient magnesium from food alone may benefit from supplementation. Combining magnesium with vitamin D maximizes benefits, potentially increasing bone health, muscle strength, and overall mobility. How long before you see results? If you begin with low vitamin D levels, seeing results may take time, as ideal levels must be restored before noticeable health changes occur. You might reasonably expect decreased muscle cramping and increased energy after 2 weeks. After 1 month, legs typically become stronger and balance improves. By 3 months, bone density increases and fall risk decreases. Research shows that elderly individuals taking vitamin D for 3 to 6 months experience 31% fewer falls, 35% greater muscle strength, and 40% reduced fracture risk. Consistency is absolutely necessary. Daily vitamin D consumption will greatly assist in preserving leg strength for the foreseeable future. Vitamin D's importance cannot be overstated for maintaining mobility, preventing falls, and preserving independence. Since a substantial percentage of older adults receive inadequate care, proactive measures are imperative. Here's what you can do today. Get your vitamin D levels tested regularly. Spend 20 to 30 minutes in summer sunlight several times weekly. Consume vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish, eggs, and dairy products. Take 800 to 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 supplement daily and combine with magnesium and sun exposure to enhance absorption. Are you getting enough vitamin D? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for additional health information. Let's conclude with a brief summary. Imagine maintaining your strength and mobility into your 90s. Sound far-fetched? It's not. Annually, 1 in 4 people over 65 falls, often resulting in serious injuries and independence loss. However, this risk can be mitigated simply vitamin D. While most associate vitamin D with bone health, research shows it's also essential for muscle strength and balance. Its absence increases fall risk, weakens muscles, and slows walking pace. Studies show seniors taking vitamin D supplements experience 23% fewer falls, and those with higher levels enjoy better mobility and independence. What's the problem? More than 60% of older adults are deficient. Our ability to generate vitamin D from sunlight diminishes over time, increasing fracture and fall likelihood. Symptoms potentially indicating deficiency include muscle weakness, bone pain, poor wound healing, and leg cramping. If you experience these symptoms, a simple blood test can confirm low levels. To maintain healthy vitamin D levels, spend 20 to 30 minutes in sunlight several times weekly. Those with limited sun exposure should particularly focus on vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish, eggs, and fortified dairy products. Combining vitamin D with magnesium further increases absorption. While results aren't immediate, expect decreased muscle cramping and increased energy within weeks. Within months, you'll notice improved balance, increased bone density, and significantly reduced fall risk. By controlling your vitamin D intake, you can maintain strength, independence, and mobility for years to come. Stay proactive, check your levels, and take action.